my name is Miss Kathy and I'm the teacher of the Dragons class. And so today I'm going to show you how to make the sea dragon craft that we did last week. We had a couple people who were absent from class and we got 3 new students, so I thought we should put up a video. Now there's also a video online of the story you learned about last week, which is Perseus and the sea dragon, and that's what this is connected with. So Perseus killed a sea dragon and saved the Princess Andromeda. So we're going to make a sea dragon. So we're going to need to, actually you can see what it looks like. There's a head here, there's some body parts, there's a tail, and there's different things you can do. Sometimes you can put spikes if you want, or you can just leave it plain. Okay, so let's go over the supplies you're going to need. I'll put him over here. Okay, you're going to need 2 paper plates. Okay, you're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need this. This is going to be in your folder. There's actually 2 in there. One he's looking that way, one he's looking that way. You can pick whichever one you want. You're going to need 3 of these little fasteners. Everybody has one of these in their kit. It's either round or it's square. So there's more than 3 in there, but just pull 3 out, okay? You're going to need a stapler, okay? You're going to need something to poke holes in your paper plates. And this is you need to make about 1/8 of an inch hole. And mine's pretty pokey and dangerous. I want your mom or dad to pick out something that can poke a hole, and I want them to be the ones that poke a hole, not you, okay? You will need something to color with. You can use whatever you want. Pens, crayons, pencils, whatever you like, okay? And those are the different supplies we need. So let's start. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out our paper plates. We need to cut them in half. Both of them need to be cut in half. So I'm going to first thing I'm going to do is just this is an option, make a crease. And you can kind of see where you're going to cut. Okay, so I'm going to try that. See how that goes first. I'm going to cut this one just in half. I'm going to eyeball it. Let's see what it looks like about half. That's about right. So we had 2 plates, and now we've got 4 pieces because we cut them in half. Okay. 4 pieces. We only need 3. I'm going to put one of these to the side. Okay. And now when I showed you the dragon before, you can see the body parts are just parts of the plate. Okay, so we're going to do that next. We're going to cut out the plate parts. And I'm going to start here. Now there's sort of a ridge along here. I think you can maybe see it from the back better. You can cut along that. It's probably a good way to cut. Or however you want. But that's an easy place for me to cut, so I'm going to cut there. So that's one done. Let's do number 2. So if you guys like the story of Perseus and Andromeda, it's pretty cool how he got that dragon out of there. And how he accidentally saw her to begin with was kind of cool too. And he was running the back of Pegasus, which was also cool. So I've got my 3 pieces out for my dragon's body. Okay, and you can see how they're together, they're nesting together. When you put your dragon together later, you want to make sure they're all facing the same way when you put it together. Okay, so they're all like that. If you actually get one backwards, it makes it harder because they're crooked, if you can see that. Okay, so as we go along, we're going to keep making sure they're all facing the same way. So right now, they're facing like that. Okay, and I'm going to cut out a neck part and a tail part. So I'm going to, let's see here, this is what's going to happen in a second here. So I've got his head here. I need to cut out a neck part, okay? So we're going to cut out a neck part. You guys are going to do the head in a bit. You're going to color your stuff, but we haven't done that yet. Okay, so now we need to make some holes. And the first thing we're going to do, just to make sure we're still lined up here, is like this, okay? And then my tail is going to be over here. So if I go like this, I need to move it over here so that the head is facing the correct way, right? They're still nesting, and then move it over here. So my head is sticking out like that, okay? So let's do a hole in the bottom of the neck, okay? Okay, and then we're going to do 2 holes in this because there's going to be joined on the middle and in the end here with the neck, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and join these together. If I can find my jiggers here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and join this as we go. Makes it easier to figure out later. Okay, so we're going to put this through the first one, okay? Whoops, let me get it through here. There we go. And you're going to stick it through the second hole. You can see that. Can you see that? Okay. Stick it through here. And there we go. Okay. So now we have it sticking out the back here. And there's 2 prongs that you need to kind of grab. Okay. And push them open. If you can't get it open right away, you can ask your mom or your dad. Sometimes it's hard to get your fingernail in there. Okay, so right now I've got a head, part of a body, okay? And make sure this isn't nesting. This is the next part of your body. Is it nesting? Yes, it is. Okay, so now we're going to put a hole here. And a hole where it's going to join. Okay. And I'm going to find another one of these critters. Okay. And we're going to join them. Okay. So we're going to do this. Aha, got it through. Okay, and when you open it up, you can kind of see what's going to happen here. You can see how that's working. Okay. So now we've got a head, well, a neck, not the head yet, body part, and now we're going to do the tail. Now make sure that it's nesting again. Okay, see how that's nesting? Now we can open it up and have the tail go up. Or, if you want, we can have the tail pointing down. I'm going to go with that. Just make sure that it's going to face it, that it's actually nesting, okay? So if we're going to go this way with it, we need to make sure, excuse me, there we go, I'm going to do it up. You can do it down too, if you want, okay? Just make sure it's facing the same way, okay? Let's go up for me though. Okay. So now we're going to do holes again. A hole. Make sure your mom and dad are doing it, not you, okay? I'm just getting stabbed. And I need to find my last one. Where is it? Question. Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay. So stick your hole, your brad through the front, your fastener through the front again. And through the back. Through your back hole. And then open it up. You can see it's open. And we've got all these things going on the back. So it's starting to look a little bit like a dragon. Okay? You can see the tail and the neck and the body parts. Now, the next bit is coloring your head and your tail. Okay? You can do that after we get done with this video. Okay? Now, there's one other thing you can do. You can make some spikes on your tail. On your dragon. Okay? You can put on the tail if you want. So I'm going to do some spikes, okay? And the way to do that is to cut some triangles out. Whoops. Let's get all the way through here. I'm going to lay it down so that it's easier if he's not sticking up in the air. And spiky. Okay. You can do it like that. Maybe I'll make his neck get spiky too. That's kind of fun. You don't want to go too far down. So the fact that you've got it stuck together is good. So just do it where you're going to see it, okay? So I'm going to not cut my other plate. Here. Okay. Bigger. That's good. Maybe just do a couple of these, because you're going to stick your head on in a second here. Okay, so that's that. Now, last bit is coloring out your head and your tail, okay? If you guys are going to do that, you're going to color out your head and your tail, and then you're going to cut them out, okay? I'll let you guys do that on your own. So you're going to end up with head and a tail, okay? So now I've got my head, and I'm going to staple onto this end, okay? Let's see what it looks like first. Looks pretty good. Okay, I would do 2 staples if I were you, just to keep it stronger. Now, I'm going to do it from the back, okay? Because if I do it from the back, you can see the back I just stapled, okay? You can see what you're doing better back there. Plus, you only have a couple of little spots sticking through. It's not quite as obvious, okay? And I just noticed something, you guys. You should put your tail on top, not on the bottom. And that is because when you put your tail, when you stick your tail on top of this, you need to have it be able to move. And if you've got it underneath, that won't work. So let me get this through here. Eventually. Crumbs. Let's use a different one. There we go. It's better. Okay. So I go through here. Okay. And through here. And then open it up, like we're supposed to do. Okay. So we've got your head, your back, now we've got your tail. Okay, here's my tail. Okay, I'm going to staple that on. And I would, hold it. See how far up it's going? Try to go as far as you can, because it'll stay up better. Okay, I'm going to staple on the back again, because I can see what I'm doing. And one more. Okay, so there's the head and the tail, and there's your dragon. Okay, so I hope you liked that, and next week we'll do another dragon, and I'll be putting up a video about that pretty soon, and I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the craft, and I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday.